I don't know, is that blocking the speaker? No, I don't think so. Looks like I got Mohawk though. Alright. Still don't think it's working properly, but we'll see. Maybe? I don't know. Alright. So, I guess let's get started. So like I said yesterday, this is going to be more of a regular thing from now on. I also kind of want to make it more structured. When I first started doing this, I mean, it's still for me, but if everybody's going to be tagging along at this point, I definitely want to have a more structured basis for how I do this. So I think from now on it's going to be nightly, around the same time, somewhere between 7:30, basically when I'm here, done with the night, all done, all over with. So yeah, let's get started. So I have a question for all of you. A serious question. Can each and every one of you... Hi, you go. Well, it's meant for everybody. It's not just meant for the people watching. It's meant for the people that go back and check it out afterward too. But my question is I've been sitting here for the better part of what, 3 months now, talking to this camera, trying to work my own bullshit out, and the whole time. Now, I'm not being accusatory to anybody who hasn't done this, but I'm just saying, the whole damn time, guys, like, I've either been called a drug addict, I've been called crazy, people have been asking if I'm okay. Like, were you guys taught nuance when you were children? Like, was that a part of your growing up? Because do I have to sit here and draw out a roadmap of what I'm doing? Do I have to sit here and tell you, like, this is my therapy? What I'm doing is not being self-centered. It's releasing and realigning with who I really am. Like, well, I know most of you are joking, but, like, literally there are people that jump in here and it's like, dude, you're crazy. You okay? Oh, you're skinny, you're sucked in, got no teeth, you're a drug addict. Like, grow the fuck up. Learn what nuance is. Like, how about listen to what the fuck I'm saying and put the pieces together for yourself instead of me having to sit here like a goddamn teacher and explain myself every goddamn time I get on here. It's like, what the fuck you talking about? Blah, 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 blah. Like, well, this is 18 plus, so if you don't like the swearing, get the fuck out. Because I don't make money off this, dude. This is for my own benefit. This is so I can take back my life and control it for myself. Scott, You are the fucking problem. People like you are the fucking problem. You want to sit there and you want to criticize. And guess what? Because most of you are too scared to fucking do the work that I'm doing. The only people that ever change their stars are the ones that don't listen to motherfuckers like you. They're the ones that do the goddamn work, the brave and the fucking bold. Remember what they say, fortune favors the bold, right? Is that a 4-head? No, it's a 5-head, motherfucker. Fuck you. So, I'm also 43 years old. Let's see if you have a decent hairline when you're that old. So, what is this all about? What has this all been about? Go read the title. Release and realign. It's one of the final steps of, if you guys are intelligent enough to look up Carl Jung and understand what the dark night of the soul is, release and realigning is one of the final steps you have to go through before you can reclaim your life again. Before you reintroduce yourself back into existence, back into the world. Like, why do all of you need to be told what to think? Why do all of you need to be told what to do? Why do all of you not think for yourselves? Why is independent thought something that is left back in the late 90s and early 2000s, and everybody since 2005 is a brainwashed fucking moron? And anybody that has an independent thought for yourself, you call me a fucking drug addict. Well, guess what? I have 173 IQ provably. None of you can ever hope to be as smart as I am. Fuck you. And you still sit here and you still criticize. Meanwhile, you are the ones that literally buy everything you're sold. And put a new album out? Kendrick put a new album out? What? They say we gotta hate this person? They say we gotta hate that person? Oh wait, we love Trump. Trump's the man that we want to fucking be like. Oh shit, he's the president now. We fucking hate him. Oh, he's not the president anymore. He got screwed over. We like him again. Oh, he's the president now. Fuck him. We hate him. You're all sheep. There is not a goddamn adult among you. You don't question authority. You don't question, like, life. You don't sit there and ask, why are you doing that? I'll give you a perfect example for all of you. Right? My parents' generation. Anybody in their late 60s on. Do you know that nearly 80% of people in that age range is now forced into van life? Do any of you care about that? Do any of you care about that? Because what's going on with them right now is what's going to happen to you when you're that age. And you say, no, it's not going to be like that. Yeah, it will. Yeah, it will. Everything that's happened before will happen again. Because you're all too ignorant to understand your own past. Where you come from, what's happened to get you here, and what is already being formed into the future. None of you give a fuck. And then when shit happens to you because you're too fucking blind to pay attention to what is really going on in front of your fucking face, you claim victim because you're too ignorant and too self-absorbed, too selfish, and too narcissistic to ever even take the first step that you need to fucking take. to make things happen. That's what being proactive is all about. But 99% of you that hear me right now are just going to think that I'm a raving fucking lunatic. That's why I don't care about you. It's that 1% that actually get what I'm fucking talking about. Go fuck yourself. I haven't even started. You want to see me get worked up? Bitch, you haven't seen shit yet. You have not seen shit yet. Let me tell you. Lunatic, go fuck yourself. You will never hope to be as smart as I am. Live in your ignorance, because ignorance is bliss. Knowledge is fucking torture. If you don't like it, get the fuck out. It's that easy. Calm down. If you don't like it, get the fuck out. I don't make money off this shit. Get the fuck out. This is for me. Like, when are you people going to actually find direction in your life? When are you actually going to think for yourselves instead of doing what you've always been told? Dude, I am sober as fuck. I just got off work. Look at my fucking dress shirt. Drug addict highs. Go fuck yourself, bitch. Fuck off with all your bullshit. Like, seriously. Like, I literally can sit here and give you a fucking roadmap. Give you a fucking roadmap on life. And none of you will fucking follow it. Because at some point, it gets too fucking... Oh, look at that. Look at that. Oh, came right off the stand. Came right off the stand. Look at that. I can give you a fucking roadmap. And none of you will follow it. Do you know why? Because at some point, it's too much work. It's too hard. I can't deal with life. That's all you. You need somebody, a motherfucker like me. Somebody who has discipline. Somebody who has drive. Somebody who has willpower and vision to be able to tell you what the fuck to do with your life, because you're all... You're aimless. I don't know. You all have imposter syndrome. You all wear masks. You see somebody like me who knows what the fuck to do. And then you're like, okay, we're going to copy this bitch. Monkey see, monkey do. Because he has some kind of fucking clue. I don't know, but you know what this... But wait, why is it working for him, but it's not... He must be a liar. No. It's because you don't commit yourselves to doing anything at the true level that you need to... Like, I have what? I'm going blind. I cannot read half this shit. I have ADHD? No, I don't. I don't. This is my therapy. If you don't like it, fucking leave. This is my therapy. If you don't like it, fucking leave. You can continue to criticize me and call me whatever you want. All you're proving is that you're a bunch of selfish, narcissistic pieces of shit. That all you do is judge others instead of trying to understand where they're coming from. So, you can all fuck off with that shit, and you can get out of here right now if you want. I don't really give a shit. Can I do a what? Backflip? Bitch, I have cerebral palsy. Go look up the effects of that and tell me if you think I can fucking do a backflip. I'm the only one with cerebral palsy that I know of that can walk upright without a walker, a cane. I'm the only one. So fuck you. I'm not a drug addict. I've been scheming my whole life. Oh well. I'm not going to sit here and teach a fucking class to you guys and be like, oh, this means this and that means that. No, this shit's for me. This shit is for me. It's not for you. If you don't like what I'm saying, if you don't agree with it, get the fuck out. It's the same reason that I leave the comments open. You can say whatever the fuck you want. Schizophrenic, like I talk to myself. You prove it time and again and again. Look at all you. You are all narcissistic, selfish pieces of shit. Look at that. Look at all these comments. Look at them. Look at all the negativity there. Look at that. But me? No. You. Hate me. Be scared of me. Because I will call every fake ass motherfucker out. Because guess what? Yeah, I got no teeth. But guess what? I don't give a fuck. Because it doesn't mean anything. Your approval to me means nothing. You have no fucking control over what I do in my life. So why the fuck should I care about what you fucking say? Give me one good reason why I should give a fuck about anything you put down in those comments. Schizophrenic, drug addict, narcissist. No. You are all proving to be blind, ignorant, pathetic sheep that have no desire. MAGA, don't even get me started on politics. Fuck you all brainwashed pieces of shit. The best thing that you can do is stop voting. Let the system crumble. But you're scared and pathetic. You'll never do that. I mean, I wish I looked as good as Hugh Jackman. I mean, the best I've ever gotten is Edward Norton, but you know, that was when I was in my 20s. Mr. Baldy, I really don't give a fuck who that is. Trump, dude, don't get me started on religion either. All these little control mechanisms you guys buy into, like, don't get me fucking started on that. Don't get me started on any of that bullshit. Like, seriously. You are deifying one of the worst Christoses to ever come onto this planet. Because, yeah, I don't know if you guys know this or not, Jesus wasn't really the Christ. Jesus tried to force, Yeshua tried to force the Christhood on himself because he thought it was the end of days. He was not the Christ. He was not the Christos. The Christos still hasn't shown up yet, guys. But, like, seriously, sit back and ask yourselves that. Like, why don't you have any drive or initiative to do anything for yourselves? Why is man coming on here to better himself about the fucked up shit that he's done in his life scare you so much that you have to belittle him, call him names, try to drive him away? I'm Heyoka, motherfuckers. I'm a mirror of you. You can't drive me anywhere. I'll put you in the ground before I go anywhere. I promise you that. There's a line in a song that says, I'll take the world with me when they put me in the dirt. I bet none of you understand that kind of mentality. I bet none of you understand that kind of drive. I bet none of you are even a true leader in life. None of you are willing to be the bad guy in order to make good things happen. In order to make the boat keep sailing smoothly. I bet none of you are willing to do that. None of you are willing to take a chance on yourself. None of you are willing to take a chance on changing your stars. And that's why you got to criticize everybody that tries to do that for themselves. But guess what, bitch? Guess what? I was born with a physical disability. And I've lived with it my whole life, and I've overcome it. I can literally make you forget that I'm disabled. I'm literally the only disabled person on earth that has that ability. I am a one of one. So for whatever you say to me, what the fuck have you done in your life compared to me? How the fuck have you shown up for everyone in your life the way I have? How the fuck have you sacrificed for the ones that you love like I have? I'm willing to burn my life to the ground in order to benefit the ones I love, because who else in a month can go right back to where they were at once they lost it? I don't see anybody else. I don't see anybody else. And for as much as you criticize me, when you walk in to the business that I work at and you have a problem with your account, the one you criticize right here, this is the guy you're asking for. I'm the guy that fixes all your fucking problems. I'm Mr. Fix-It. And you want to sit there and fucking bash me? Like, you are so willing to crucify before you even know. So willing to belittle and crush another human being to make yourself feel better. Now, is that a defect? No, that's not a defect in me. No, not at all. That's you. That's all of you. Every last single one of you. Because like I keep going back to again and again in every single video and every single live, if the symbolic meaning of the chosen, if the chosen truly exists, it's not normal people like you. Normal people like you, without the chosen, are going to hell. Because you're too blind and ignorant and sheepish to actually go within, do the work you need to do in order to gain the divinity that you want. Because, I mean, last time I checked, and everybody likes to really just bullshit this out the window. They like to simplify shit, because everybody nowadays is so much of a pussy piece of shit compared to 2,000 years ago. You gotta lower the bar for all you motherfuckers. You gotta lower the bar for all you motherfuckers. Because here's the truth. And I bet none of you are ever going to be able to accept this. Divinity, i.e., earning your place in heaven, is only gained by suffering while doing good works. Last time I checked, the only people that suffered on a moment-to-moment basis and still tried to progress forward in their life trying to do good things aren't normal people. Not you. They're disabled people. People like me. People that came into this world with no choice. We didn't come in to this world like you. We didn't have control over our lives from the very beginning. Our lives are literally a literal flow state of management. Can I do this? Can I do that? You all have a choice. Every single thing you do is a choice. Every single thing I do is a reaction to the disability that I have, because I can't freely live a life like you can. Again, your ego, your selfishness, thinking your life is worse than somebody else. Meanwhile, I've sat here for 43 years, every second of my life, in excruciating, agonizing, inflammatory pain. And I still get up every day, my body on fire, me feeling the gravity of the fucking world. Literally, if you want to talk about feeling the weight of the world, somebody with cerebral palsy feels it every goddamn day. Every goddamn day. I carry the weight of the world on my shoulders. I feel it throughout my entire body. And guess what? I still show up for life. I still look you in the face and tell you, fuck you. Because I still hear life. You all look at people like me, you don't feel sorry for us. You don't sympathize with us. You don't try to help us. You like to say, well, if they're so bad, they should ask for help. My answer to you is, why should a disabled person ask for help at all? They're fucking disabled. You should be empathetic, open, and humble enough to offer assistance at every fucking turn without them having to fucking ask. They didn't ask to come into this world like this. They come into this world disabled because of choices you make. You're their parents, normal people. It's your responsibility to make sure they turn out like you. But we don't. Because we have irresponsible fucking people as parents. I have yet to meet a disabled person that is not a part of a completely toxic, narcissistic family. Every disabled person that I've met, their families are like mine. They think that their lives are worse than the disabled person. Their mothers and fathers are like my mothers and fathers, and they think that people like me are their challenge from God. Excuse me, but you're not the one afflicted with this shit. I am. Keep proving my point. And it still makes me no better. I have hundreds of people that I have put into better situations that I could never get to. I have elevated so many people without thinking of myself. How dare you say that? Just because I come on here to openly release the things that get to me, openly release the things that would keep me in a lower vibrational mindset. See, you still don't understand what I'm doing. All of you just sit here and still continue to criticize. Not very intelligent, not very civilized, are you? Proving my goddamn point, time and time and time again. And I have a feeling it's going to continue to be like this. Look at that. Look at that. Motherfucker. Scott, go look up Einstein's. You know what? Here, I'll tell you Einstein's IQ, and then you go look it up. Einstein had an IQ of 107 or 163. My IQ is 10 points higher than theirs. Go fuck yourself. None of you will ever grow. None of you will ever learn. You'll sit here and you'll criticize every motherfucker like me. And then when shit happens, you're going to cry foul. You're going to play victim. Then get the fuck out of my live stream, motherfucker, if I'm such a broken fucking record. Why do you keep coming back? This is my therapy. This is my release of all the bullshit inside me that I have to deal with on a daily fucking basis. So I don't go back to being the same selfish, toxic motherfucker like all of you are. Again, it's a choice that you are sitting here listening to me. You don't have to be here. You choose to. And I will continue repeating myself until every single normal motherfucker in the goddamn world gets it through their head. You are all selfish, narcissistic pieces of shit. And you look at everybody like me, and you don't sympathize with us. You don't empathize with us. You don't try to help us. You just thank your gods that it's not you, and that it's us going through it. And that you would rather just sit down, shut the fuck up, and be a good little kid. Well, guess what? I'm not one of those. I'm tired of being stepped on. I'm tired of watching good people be stepped on by motherfuckers like you. Selfish, ignorant, childish pieces of shit that are no more intelligent than a 2 or a 5-year-old. Because I can almost guarantee every single person in this chat right now, you have never sought out any esoteric knowledge for yourself. All you have relied upon is the exoteric knowledge that you have been given throughout your entire life. You ignorant piece of shit. Jesus was a fucking child molester. And guess what? That's proven. It's in the Septuagint. It's in the fucking Septuagint. But I don't think you guys would understand that because you are ignorant pieces of shit. I have had the same fucking career for 25 years. I don't have a problem. My life is fine. What I'm tired of is the bullshit around me. I'm tired of all of you. I'm tired of all of you putting your bullshit on my shoulders and telling me who the fuck I should be. No, motherfucker, I'm in control of my own life. I will tell you who the fuck I am. If you don't like it, I don't fucking care. If you don't like it, get the fuck out. You don't have to show up. You don't have to be here. You don't have to fucking comment. Yeah, don't get me started on that. For one, okay, Scott? Dipshit, piece of shit, ignorant motherfucker. Tell me what Elohim means. What is the translation of Elohim? And I will prove the Bible wrong right now. What does Elohim mean? Really? Because I've said your name a few times. Elohim translates to gods and goddesses. So your special God, your Jesus Christ, is based off a mistranslation. It's not God that you should be worshiping. It's the God and the goddess. You ignorant, stupid pieces of shit. But you're sheep, right? You're going to continue to live life the way that you're told. You're going to continue to live life the way that you're told. You're not going to question anything. And then when life doesn't have anything left for you, when they don't deem you economically viable, are you going to be like everybody else I know and play victim? I did every... You probably are, aren't you? You're probably... Because you have enough of an IQ, probably, to breathe, walk, and do a job. I can almost guarantee it. You probably have no IQ left to question authority, to question history, to question science, and to question religion and why religion got broken up 2,000 years ago. Why everybody agreed and then no one did. Yeah. But I'm the drug addict, right? I'm the primate. I got the problems. Not at all. Nope. This is actually just my release and my realign. This is my therapy to myself, because I'm not going to go pay some motherfucker to sit there and tell me what I already know that I have to work on. If you need that kind of reinforcement, you're not sued for life, motherfuckers. Sorry. None of you will ever know what true hardship, what true sacrifice, and what true work really is. You will never. Because when it comes down to it, and I'm shown this again and again and again. Dustin, how'd you find out about it? Well, you gotta go here and you gotta read this. You gotta go here and you gotta read this. You got stop. That's too much work. Just tell me what I want to know. No. Because I did the work. That knowledge is now my power. If you also want that power, go do the work. No, it's okay. I can go on without it. As above, so below. As within, so without. That is just an example of the way all of you treat life. Because none of you are a special little snowflake. None of you are truly unique. That's all a lie you tell yourselves. Because you want to give your life meaning. You want to give your life purpose. Human beings only have one purpose. Reproduction. Sorry. That's it. If you want to romanticize everything, if you want, like, be my guest. if you want to be that stupid and ignorant. But really, we're only here to procreate. Period. End of story. No more, no less. And because every step of the way, human beings have fought against their natural place, no one's in balance. No one understands flow state. Oh, you think you're attacking me? Am I going anywhere? Am I going anywhere? I ain't going nowhere. I mean, keep criticizing yourselves. Like, go ahead, Scott, Mr. USA, Mr. President. For as much as you criticize me, what the fuck have you done in your life? What the fuck have you done in your lives to deserve to criticize me the way that you are? Dude, I'm not even worked up. Like, really? Yeah, okay. So, keep going. I can sit here all night while you guys prove my point for me. I can sit here all night and just point and be like, ignorance, ignorance, ignorance. Scott, I could really give a fuck. Grow up. Learn some manners. Learn some etiquette. I thought, I thought all Britannian people had etiquette. I see none out of you. You live a good life? Really? If you live such a good life, why do you feel the need to criticize somebody else? If your life is so good. Usually, people only criticize when they want others to feel as damaged and painful as they feel. Thank you. Like, just the three of you. Just keep proving my point. Thank you. You continue. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Yep. I'm not avoiding. What did you ask me? I don't see any questions. All I see is accusations and half-assed digs. I don't see any legitimate question whatsoever. I see no legitimate question. USA, I don't see one legitimate question that you asked. Why am I doing it then? Oh, there, I found it. Sorry, I found it. If you're not taking it seriously, you can get the fuck out of here. Like, get the fuck out. My ranting, my behavior, everything is to cleanse my soul. Because the only way you can release yourself, you can rise up out of the shit. The only way you can cause rebirth within yourself is to let everything go. No, I'm not in China. I'm in California. I've been stuck in California for the last 7 damn years since I broke my back. is to put others down? No, it's not. It's to shove a mirror in your guys' faces and show you how I've been treated. So, by which, because it is proven that what happens on a microcosm happens on the macrocosm. So, how you motherfuckers treat me in life, and if you want to take this as an attack on you, that is damage inside yourself, and you need to work on yourselves if you think that I'm attacking you. No, this is simply showing from a microcosm to a macrocosm. How you treat me is how you treat every other disabled person on earth. And they might not speak up about it. They might not have the strength. They might not have the willpower or the determination. They might have been crushed by the way that people in their lives have made them turn out and have treated them. That they have been shoved, a round peg has been shoved into a square space. Get it? So I don't care if you take it as negative. I don't care if you take it as attacking. This isn't my truth. This isn't your truth. This is purely the truth. This is how people like me get treated 24/7. And because I have the strength to stand up and say enough, I'm going to. Whether that be just me shouting to the void and talking to myself, or actually having somebody fucking listen. How people like me are treated is bullshit. And I'm done with it. And do you know what set this off in the first place? All of you motherfuckers, do you know what set this off? Because a lawyer came to me and told me that somebody's been claiming my social security in my name since I was 4 and saying that, what did they say? What did they say about Brittany and all those other people? Oh yeah, I'm not of my own faculties. But yet, college degree, 25-year career, and, let's see, an ex-wife, bunch of kids. Like, I paid for everything. I even helped support my family now that my dad's fucking having heart attacks and losing his fucking marbles. Like, I'm tired of it. I'm so fucking tired of that. I'm so fucking tired of that. Life's tough. Try living life as a disabled person and then tell me how tough life is. Try it for 2 fucking seconds and see how people treat you. Like I said, you never sympathize with us. You're just thankful it's not you that's going through it. And you scapegoated. All of you scapegoated by, well, you never asked for help. You should just you can always ask for help. We're disabled motherfuckers. Why should we ever have to ask for help? Why? Sir, get the fuck out if you don't like it. Because I'm going to go until I feel like stopping. Last warning. You have problems with your leg? I don't even want to know, dude. You're probably going to turn into something sick and stupid. Like you guys have been this whole time. Belittle me, criticize me, I really don't care. I don't. Because you show your ignorance with every comment you put down there. Every little belittling statement. Everything. You want to say that I'm being negative and nothing that I'm saying is helping? What about all you? Oh, you mean you guys got tired of me talking shit to you? Oh, you mean you got tired of me holding you accountable for the way that you treat people like me? Hmm. I am what the world created. Now all of you have to fucking deal with the monster that I've become. Aren't you proud of your work? Look on it in fear. I hope you all are proud of the work that you put in to create the monster that I've become. Oh, no. I'm not saying that my problems are yours to take care of. No. I'm simply holding you accountable. Because the way that I'm treated by every other human being on this planet is the way that all of you treat people like me. Again, I'm coming from a position that none of you will ever understand. So all of you, the only thing you can do is criticize. The only thing you can do is criticize. Because none of you want to understand people like me. It's just that cute. No. 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 No, you guys just don't like that someone's actually holding you accountable for the way that you treat the rest of the world because you all feel as if your life means more than everyone else. Sorry. It's not my need to be liked. How do I know? Are you still working a heavy labor job with a broken back? Are you supporting yourself, your ex-wife, your kids, your parents, sometimes your brother because his job is unstable? Are you doing all this while your entire body is on fire? You have nerve damage. Your back gives out whenever it fucking chooses. You get migraines from the time that you're 4 that are so debilitating that literally you bleed from your nose and your ears. No, I don't think so. I don't think any of you have gone through that, or any of you can understand that. So keep criticizing. Keep going. You can see I have 0 fucks given. And you're still here ranting away about how I'm a piece of shit because I'm calling you out and holding you guys accountable for how you treat disabled people like me. Keep going. Keep going. Do I think I'm the only person suffering? No. But I'm the only person suffering that's willing to speak up and saying that he has had enough. And I'm hoping by me doing that, other people like me will do that. Where are my glasses for reading? My dog decided to break them today, which is why I'm squinting to read your comments. Yeah. All the criticism. This is my villain era. Maybe that's why I don't give a fuck. Where are my teeth reading? In the case where they're supposed to be. Does it bother you I don't have them in? Does it bother you that I like to be genuinely, authentically myself? And because those teeth weren't a part of my body when I came into this world, they didn't grow into my mouth, it doesn't feel right. I don't feel like myself. But then again, right, it's about your comfort. I should be wearing the teeth to make you feel comfortable, right? Yeah, because that's all that matters, right, is your comfort. Go fuck yourselves. You prove me right over and over again. Okay, and have you had that inoperable tuner since birth? Have you dealt with the things that you're going through as long as people like me have? Or are you looking for sympathy because you're tired of me bitching and hanging shit on your head when you could have just gotten up and left my chat instead of having to deal with it? Like, I'm Sophie, it's a bad night tonight. We're not in a good mood. I'm warning you right now. That doesn't mean I'm gonna go off on you. You and I get along. You know that. But it's one of those Heyoka nights, chick. It's one of those Heyoka nights. So, do tell me. Do tell me. Is it just because I'm getting on your nerves, so you gotta dish it back out to me like, oh, I got this, I got. Sorry. I wouldn't last? I wouldn't last. Really? Little do you fucking know. Little do you fucking know. I think if I can survive Mauritania, one of the most disease-riddled places on Earth, just so I can go visit the Richat structure, I'm pretty sure I can survive China. I'm pretty sure I can survive it. I've been told I can survive India, actually. So, whatever. I don't think you could survive. See, I might be bitching here, but this is the only place I get to bitch. I don't get to bitch out there. Out there, I have to shut my mouth and do the work for other people because they won't do it themselves. If you can't understand a release and realign technique, again, you're proving my point. The whole, go back and read the title of this live. It's all about releasing and realigning. What do you think bitching is? It's releasing all the negative shit inside you so you can realign with your higher self. Actually, I have a fucking career, thank you, that I've had for 25 plus years. Have you had a job that long? Not jobs. Job. That's why I can get on here and do that. I don't need this shit to support myself. This means nothing. I've been on here since 2012, and I've been making content in various fashions. And I've been successful at doing it. And I've made nothing. Because I don't care to make anything on here. This is fun. This isn't real life. Do you think I take any of you seriously? Any of you? No. This is me releasing bullshit so I can take a breath, go to sleep, get up, and do this shit again tomorrow. And have more people fucking bitch and complain about how much worse their life is and everything. And then I'll get back on here tomorrow night and bitch and complain the same way, just so I can release and get through my day the next day. Instead of accusing, instead of criticizing, or saying that how about you understand psychology? How about you understand what the fuck it is I'm doing? But then again, to you, this isn't real life. This is just somewhere you can get on and tell the marionette to dance. Oh, it's not dancing the way I want. I'm out of here. Change the channel. Why don't you seriously? Since where? Did you USA Truth Presence? Again, I've been saying the same thing over and over and over again, but obviously you're complaining that I'm bitching, but you're not fucking actually listening. I've been telling you the whole goddamn time. I don't care about you. I don't care about followers. I don't care about people watching. I get on here to fucking do this for myself. You don't have to be here. You can get the fuck out anytime. I don't need you to subscribe. I don't need you to watch. I get on here to fucking vent for my goddamn self so I can survive through life. Because everybody seems to be a fucking moron and can't figure out life for themselves, so Dustin has to be Johnny on the spot for everyone. And Dustin has to keep his fucking composure and keep his calm because everybody in that whole goddamn world wants to freak out. So I'm sorry. If this is the one time during the goddamn day I get to vent and fucking release bullshit so I can feel calm inside. Truth? Am I looking back at anybody else but myself? Am I looking back at anybody else but myself? No, I'm not. Because you are not answering me. No, I'm not talking to anybody. I'm not looking at anybody else. I'm not talking to anybody. I'm talking to myself. These are the things that go through my head every single day when motherfuckers walk up to me and complain that this part of their life is going bad. Because you got to make a 15-minute friend if you're going to help someone out with their account problems. You have to get them to trust you implicitly. 15-minute best friend. Kiss the product. Keep it simple, stupid. Now take that and compound that by 25 years. Wouldn't you need to bitch and complain at some point to release and vent? And while I know that motherfuckers like you can't handle it, so why do you think I'm staring back at myself? Whatever. It's a rhetorical fucking question, Scott. Well, maybe because the criticizing gets to me. I am human after all. I'm not in a joking mood, Scott. I'm really not. Like, you guys might not take this seriously and you might joke about it and you, like, whatever. But, like, this is my fucking life, man. This is my fucking life. And I'm trying to not end up like every motherfucker out there. I'm not trying to end up waywardless. I'm not trying to end up with nothing. How many people go through life without figuring shit out? And they end up in their 40s and they have to work for some motherfucker for minimum wage because they didn't do enough in their life. They didn't speak up when they were supposed to speak up. They didn't say, hey, not him, me. That was my idea. He's trying to... like... Are any of you even old enough to understand the problems I'm talking about? Or have you simply worn masks your whole life and don't know who you truly are because you've only lived your life as somebody that they've told you you are? It's complete Heyoka burning the world down, release and realign, and I got some jokers in here that want to bitch and complain that, I don't know, because like I always do, I hold normal people accountable for how they treat disabled people. They got problems with it. And they want to criticize and they want to complain. Oh, there's that. You can scroll through all the comments, Tiff. You can see. And you can go back and where I was like, yep, keep making those comments. Prove my point for me. Get over it. How about you get the fuck out, Truth? How about you get the fuck out? There you go. there. And then exactly. And I keep telling them to get the fuck out, Tip, and they keep not. I'm not saying I'm better than you. I'm saying that I just show up for life different. You guys want to take everything that I'm saying and place it on yourselves like I'm accusing you. 173, asshole. 173. Provably from Stanford. And you can go bye-bye too. I'm done with that. I'm done. So, okay. Tip, since you're one of the only ones that ever don't criticize and you actually talk, here's what the whole basis of tonight was. Release and realign. And I started off by saying, what is it with people in the last 20, 25 years? Why is it that no one understands nuance? Why is it that I have to sit here and I have to title everything what I'm actually going to talk about? Why is it that I have to draw you a treasure map of what I'm actually talking about? Why is there no understanding of nuance? Like, and I'm giving examples. They take it as criticism. I'm giving examples. They want to fire off with their comments. I'm not being defensive. I'm just standing up for myself. I'm protecting my peace. I don't need to deal with that shit. And I am allowed to state how I feel about life because of how I've been treated in life. And if normal people, i.e., the rest of you, have a goddamn problem with it, fuck you. And like I was telling them, like, why do I have to sit here and paint you a goddamn roadmap for you guys to sit here and understand the psychological aspect of what I'm using to try to change myself? Like, I don't want to be a dick. I don't want to be a restrictive asshole. But if I have to sit here and treat everybody like children every single time I get on when I try to talk about something, like, then I might as well just restrict everything. And I might as well just keep the comments off and just make it about myself instead of, like, spewing my thoughts out. And it's not for, we've already discussed, like, hold on. That's true, especially when you're dealt cards like mine. Like, very few people are ever going to understand. So when I get on here and I hold a motherfucker accountable, because as above, so below, as within, so without. How the rest of the world treats me is how the rest of the world treats everybody like me. And like I was telling them, they might not be strong enough to stand up for it. They might not have the determination or the willpower, or the world might have crushed them more than the world has crushed me at this point. So I'm going to. Whether any of you like it or not. This is, and you can read the comments. I look like a drug addict. I own pit bulls, so I must be an abuser, right? All of these misconceptions just continue to prove my point more and more and more. And the more people that come through here like that, other than you and Deb and Sophie, I'm sorry if you don't like being called Sophie, but Sophie, like, it's all been the same shit. It's all been the same shit. It's just been criticism. I don't want to understand you. Right? Like, have you seen the videos I've done, or any of the lives where I've had Stella and crew in it with me? I mean, it's a little too cold right now to go out and do it on the hill like I usually do, but, like, that's the misconception I'm talking about. Like, this dog is almost 3 years old, and she was abused her whole goddamn life. And I get my hands on her, and because I have no teeth, I'm sorry, I like being authentic. I'm sorry. I'm not going to dress shit up for you. Because I like being authentic. Because this is me, so this is what you're going to get. I'm not going to dress my... Again, I'm not... Okay, I'm repeating myself now because I'm getting frustrated. Sorry. But, like, go to any other shop. Any other shop. You got that blue, pink lights on. You got the makeup on. You got the filter. Sorry, if you want fake, if you want masks, if you want veneer and veil, go over there. Because all you're going to get from me is brutal honesty and authenticity. Period. And personally, to me, with somebody who's lived and worked in corporate America for 25 years, realness and authenticity are severely lacking in this world right now, and have been for a very, very long time. You would rather put a face on to make sure that things go smoothly than being the road bump to make sure things go right. Right? But yet, people can't handle that. People don't understand nuance. People can't be honest. Like, and then I get on here and I give that to people. I give that truth to people. And all I get is venom back. And then I'm the bad. So, if you want me to if you want to paint me the villain, then paint me the villain. Because everybody tells me the same thing. My villain era begins now. So I don't really care. I mean, all my kids look at me like the villain anyways, because I don't let them do what they want to do. I make them do what they should do. That's because people are so wrapped up in themselves and younger. Yep. That I wish I had reactions on my end to be like, yes, yes, right there. Yes. And somebody that gets brutally honest and tells those people that they are selfish, entitled narcissists, you know, I'm gonna get the full blast of the dragon on that one. Little do they know, I'm a master of chaos. Bring it. I'll just redirect it back at you and you'll be like, how the fuck did that just happen? But yeah, that What are we on? An hour 20 now? Yeah. So that's what you missed. Right? But 99% of human beings out there, sweetheart, aren't like us. They they can't handle life, so they can't handle the truth. It it's like what we were talking about last time, right? Last night. Oh, by the way, every night. I'm gonna try to do it around 7 p.m. It depends on when I get home from work though. Tonight I didn't take a shower right away. I just jumped into doing this. But most people aren't like us. Like like we were talking about last night, like 2200 years ago, you would go to your oracle to find out the fucked up shit that was going to happen to you. You didn't go to an oracle to find out what your love life was going to hold this next month, or how abundant your life was going to be. No. Like, people openly took the sour with the sweet back then. And for some reason, y'all want to pound your chest and say you're the fucking man, but the man can take the sour. None of you can. You, Tiff, you know, any of my girls, you know I'm not talking to you. But, and the couple guys that are here that, you know, we cool. But, like, seriously, it's, like, where, and I'm still trying to think about it. I'm 43 years old, and I have photographic memory. So literally, like, I can remember shit I saw on the TV when I was 2. Like 89, I remember that Berlin Wall coming down. Like, I don't remember when this fucking flip happened. When did it go from intelligent, logical human beings that you and I can disagree about everything, but we can still be friends just because you like my personality, I like yours? Like, what happened? When did that happen? Like, when was that taken away from us? Because then all intelligent conversation was just like ripped, and suddenly we have drones, and we're surrounded by sheep, and we're surrounded by yes men, and there's not a fucking set of fucking balls among you. And yes, women have balls too. We talked about that last night. Like, don't criticize. Don't make me confront myself. Guess what? That's what the Heyoka does. We take a mirror and shove it up to your face and say, here's your imperfections. Deal with it. But then again, that would require you to, and girls, you know I'm not talking to you. You know I'm not talking to you. But that would require you putting in the work. And again, girls, you know I'm not talking to you. But that would require a motherfucker actually putting in the work. And I think over the past 2 months, I think it's been 2 months, 3 months? I don't know. Anyways, I've shown the work that I make look easy. Everybody else is like, just give me the answer. I am from, wait. Oh, I thought it said Jodorowsky. I was like, what the fuck? Anyways, you are from Barb's. Wait, Barb's? Algerian. No, I'm not Algerian. I am Californian. I am American. Anyways, I think that's... Yeah, people are in a lot of denial, too. People are in a lot of denial. People are very much in denial. And that's part of the reason why we are ending up in the place that we're in. Origin, United States, California. But that's how the UK's ended up so fucked up. That's how France has ended up so fucked up. That's how we've ended up so fucked up. Mexico's right behind us now. I mean, does anybody else realize that people are leaving America by the droves? And no one else sees, but I'm the problem? Because I call out the problem in everybody else. Well, I think I set a standard tonight, guys. I think if you can handle brutally honest opinions and you can handle authenticity, because I'm never going to put my teeth in. Like, I get paid to put my teeth in my mouth and go to work. You don't pay me. So you ain't going to get shit from me. You ain't going to get me being nice. You ain't going to get me being anything. Like, you're going to get me raw and you're going to get me real. Because this is the end of the day, and I am releasing everything that doesn't serve me and realigning with my higher self at the end of the day, so I can go to sleep and get up and go back out and attack life all over again tomorrow. Because unlike normal people, every day is a war for someone like me to get through. Yes. Like, okay, I got perfect example of that, right? So, you see me here, right? And you see me always, like, with this, like, gung-ho, like, strong male, right? Talking about my ex, talking about my kids. I bet none of you would ever assume that I was bi. I bet none of you would ever assume that. Do you see what I mean? You are exactly right. They're not open-minded. It's that closed-minded misconception that they lay on other people. Like, I still remember the first time, like, my family and friends found out I was bi. It was like they, like, what, why does it, and this is a legitimate question, like, please answer, guys. Like, why do people find it like I'm less of a man if I'm bi? I'm still the man. I'm still the one that shows up and makes the decisions. I'm still that dude in the relationship. Like, why is it that because I might like men and women, that makes me less of a man? Like, personally, like, if you think about it, if you truly think about it, I think that would make me more of a man, because I have men and women submitting to me. Correct? Like, but that, just like what you said, Tiff, right there. Just, it's that closed-minded, lower vibrational, negative karma bullshit that people just want to peddle onto you. Because, God forbid you're walking around smiling, right? God forbid. Let's bring everybody back down to our level. And somebody, hi, that does it with intention, not to simply bring you down because I feel like shit, but I'm actually giving a reality check. It's not to bring you down, it's to enlighten you. This is how you treat people like me. This is how people like me are treated in the real world, whether you want to admit it and realize it or not. We are treated less than. We are treated less than everybody else. Right? Right? But somehow it makes you lose respect. Like, why? Why does some little thing like that make you lose respect at all? Like, what? Just because I like women and I might have a slight thing for feminine looking men, like, but that's the misconception, right, Tiff? That's the lower vibrational bullshit. Like, you see somebody complaining, or you see somebody venting or ranting, and it's just like, you automatically tune it out. Instead of, like, actually, like, does this guy have a point to make? It's like I tell my kids, right? Right, just haters. Because they want to bring everybody else down. But it's exactly like I tell my kids, right? So, when someone says something to you, and it gets on your nerves, right? Is that a problem with them? Or is that a problem with you? And my kids would always say, Dad, it's a problem with them. And I would sit them down. No son, no daughter, no daughter. It's not a problem with them. Exactly. And that's exactly the point. That's exactly the point that I'm making, is if you want to think about it like this. You fall off your bike. You get road rash. Somebody walks up to you and pokes that spot. It hurts, right? It hurts. So what happens when, say, you have an emotionally open wound and someone says something? If you have an emotionally, it's going to be like poking that road rash. And it hurts. It hurts. So it's not a problem, children, with that other person. It's a problem with you. Because you're the one that has issue with what they're saying. So that is a lack inside you. That is a lack mindset inside you. That is a lack mentality inside you, not the other person. And I can still sit up here and I can still criticize and I can still defend myself. Because the lack mindset's not inside me. I'm just calling out the bullshit inside all of you. And just like, look at, who is that? I'm going blind. SPED. Special ed. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm not grammatically perfect for you. Like right. I'm sorry. I'm not at work. I don't have to watch my grammar here. If I get excited, I can act excited. If I vibe with Tiff, I'm allowed to vibe with Tiff. So go ahead and keep criticizing. Just because I like to cuss, just because I get it right, yep. Feel like Ducky. You guys ever seen Land Before Time? Or is that too old for you? Yep. You know what the funniest thing is? I can almost, I could lay a huge bet that every single one of you that criticize don't have the balls to try to pull yourself up out of the hole that you're in. Don't have the balls to look at your life and see where you fucked up and say, I'm gonna change my stars. Well, at least you've seen it. At least you've seen it. Like I literally, I forced my kids to watch all that shit, right? All that like late '70s, like early '80s questionable animation. Like you probably like your parents shouldn't have let you watch that when you were a kid, but we didn't know better, so we let them get away with it, kind of thing. Yeah, I forced all my kids to do that. Land Before Time, Secret Nim, like all of them. Even The Last Unicorn. And surprise, my youngest daughter has an obsession since she was a little kid with horror movies. I don't know why. I don't know why. She walked out and what was that movie with Katie Holmes and the little demons that looked like the Tooth Fairies from Hellboy 2? Was that Don't Be Afraid of the Dark? She walked out on us watching that, and it should have scared the fucking shit out of her. Like, it should have given her problems for life, but like that kid, like just, I know I can't. It was years ago at this point, so I don't even know. But like the thing, like the movie should have scarred her for life. But she was just like standing there behind us, and we found out she was up because she started laughing. She started laughing at these things, like these horror moments on the screen. Like I was just like, all right, I gotta watch you. I gotta watch you. Like that's like it should have scarred her. Instead, she's like, what can I see next? Nothing. I mean, maybe Killer Clowns from Outer Space because it really doesn't show nothing. But like, no. Yeah, it's mindset, right? I guess it's all about mindset. But yeah, that was really the topic for tonight. And then much like last night, how we were just talking last night, and I kind of had fun. Yeah, tonight took a whole different turn with those three fuckers. I tell you what. And it's fine. Like people can look at it as if I'm laying my burdens at the rest of the world's feet. That's fine. Because it just shows that you don't understand nuance. That's all it shows. It shows a lack mindset, and it shows an ignorance and an unintelligence. both a logical unintelligence and an emotional unintelligence. Period. Right, I'm allowed to vent. But too many times, people take that venting onto themselves instead of just listening to the person. Just because I'm you. Am I really talking to you? Am I really talking to you? Did I say, Scott, you were this way? USA, you were that way. Troops, you were that way. No. I let you make your comments, and then everything I was ranting about, you proved me right. Yeah, because it's a lack in their emotional development. They are not emotionally mature. And again, this goes back to last night's conversation, which goes back to the night before's conversation, and so on and so forth. There are very few legitimately mature adults in this world. Most people have the discernment of a 2 or a 5-year-old. Everything they hear and see, it has to be about them. Oh, I'm not the... That in and of itself shows, proves, like, a guy can be sitting here bitching into the aether. And that's a good question. Do you even know what the aether is? Probably not. But I'm the drug-riddled addict, right? I'm sucked up. I'm imbalanced, right? Whatever. Anyways. I can be sitting here spitting things out into the aether, and because I say I, you, fuck you, like, why do you take it on yourself? Like, obviously, the reason why you're taking it on yourself is because the things that I'm accusatory of, you must actually be doing to other people. I'm always okay. I am always okay, dude. This is actually the part that I love most. Because I can sit here. Why don't you... Why don't you like me? I've been here 5 minutes. Why don't you like me already? Yeah. Yeah. Perfect. Dude, you hit the nail on the head right there. You hit the nail on the head. Like Scott was constant. Shout me out. Shout me out. Like, can I be your friend? I mean, I do think everybody needs a friend like me, but friends like me usually get discarded because you get pissed off at us over time. Because we're the same person all the time. Dude, you shouldn't do that. Dude, you're gonna fuck up there. Dude, you're gonna fuck up there. You get sick of people like me. You really do. I'm not mad. I'm not mad at all, dude. I'm relaxed. I got my venting out. And now I'm just here. Hi. Do you need help? No. No. Thank you, but no. I'm good. I'm good. I will sit up, though. because I'm getting too relaxed now. But yeah, am I in Beer Guy's basement? No, I am literally sitting here like I was last night. I don't know if you can see that under my back, but I have a ice pack shoved up into my spine because I threw my back out. As Tiff knows, we've already talked about that. What's my sign? I'm a Capricorn. January 5th. I am literally that dead center of the Capricorn tree that kind of encompasses everything. It's very weird. I have an ice picture in my back, dude. I threw my back out yesterday. Kept working, finished the day, came home, threw the ice pack on. Now we're here. My son's a Leo. My son is a Leo. Which house do you fall under? Do you know by chance? Do I need dude? I've had the same job since I was 18. It's literally a career at this point. I do this for free. This is literally just for my own mental well-being. Oh, you work, I'll give you a break. Oh, so you thought I was a freeloader, so you were going to get on me. See, that backyard, that's also what I'm talking about, is that misconception between people. Like, you hear something and you automatically assume, oh, this person's this way, instead of just genuinely sitting down and asking them. Okay. You have a good night. Sit. Beer gut. Well, I mean, what else are you gonna do? Are you gonna you have hard workers, and then you have the ones that take advantage of the hard workers. Like it really just comes down to that. There's that one person that literally just puts their head down and goes to work, and they make everybody else uncomfortable, so they make everybody else feel like, oh, he's not better than me, I gotta go do this too. You're wearing a mask because they're just doing what they're naturally all about. You're the one that feels threatened by it. So is that really your thing, or is that their thing that you're doing and you feel threatened, so you feel like you have to go jump in and do it with them? And then they show you up because you ain't about that life and they are. It's just, I'm to the point in life, ladies and gentlemen, where all I want is authenticity. I'm tired of pretenders. I'm tired of these motherfuckers, man or woman, and I'm a broken fucking record about this, guys. I'm a broken fucking record about this. I'm tired of these motherfuckers that want to sit here and pound their fucking chest that I'm the fucking man. But when the rubber meets the road, when the shit hits the fucking fan, they're nowhere to be around. And suddenly, it's people like me that are left to deal with the chaos. So, are people like that the fucking man? Or is it people like me that are the fucking man? People that don't run. People that will stand here and be like, fuck you, you leave. This is my space. Ninth house, okay. Okay, so you... Wait, what was... Shit, now... I will get back to you about that tomorrow night, because I don't even... Is your ninth house the same as the Capricorn? I can't remember if it's the same as the Capricorn ninth house. Because if it is the ninth house, then that's all about... what is that? Prosperity, elevation, enlightenment. If... I'm not saying it is, because it might not be. I know that... Like, I know for a fact, because my mom is a Scorpio, I know her house setup is not the same as my Capricorn setup. But that's... I'll have to go look at that. I'll have to go look into that for you. Now I'm curious. But I think that... Ooh, I got this. Ooh, the system don't like me. Anyways. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go look that up, because I don't even know if your ninth house is the same as mine, but I'm pretty sure if it is, that's about, yeah, awakening, enlightenment, all that stuff. And yeah, we got... I mean, but we bounce during these things. You should know that by now too. Oh, if we can, yeah. I mean, I know why people accuse me of being a drug addict. Like, my mind bounces from topic to topic, because, like, I can be talking about one thing, but then I can think about something that connects through this way, and then I'll bring it up, but without even explaining how it connects, then it leaves you guys being like, where'd you go with that shit, dude? Like, I get that. I completely get that. Maybe I should make these things more structured. Okay, maybe I should make these things more structured then, huh? Maybe I should. I don't know, I'm a very intuitive person, so I know if I'm getting bored with it, I know you guys are probably getting bored with it. So, that's why I try to, like, keep it almost, like, nonchalant, kind of like you can kind of see the bare bones of the structure there, but it's really more, or I try to keep it more freewheeling kind of thing. I don't know, maybe I will have to just, like, sit down tomorrow on my lunch and actually just sit down and, like, write shit out, like, what I actually want to, like, actually make up a topic and stick to the topic and not, I don't know, we'll see how it goes. We'll see how my day goes tomorrow before I actually commit to that, but we'll see. Yeah, maybe we will do that, because I have found, like I was talking about yesterday, at the very beginning of the night, the more I do this, whew. Oh no, don't. No heartburn for Dustin right now. Go down. Go down. See? Real life. Alright, there we go. Or maybe not. Okay, let's try to get through this before it gets too bad. So, yeah. So, lunch tomorrow, I'm going to sit down, and I'm actually going to write out an action plan. we'll start with topics that I actually want to touch, and there's actually a lot of topics that I've touched that I never completed with you guys, so we might be rewinding and just starting completely fresh all over again. I don't know, but probably. If I'm saying it out loud, it's probably going to happen. But yeah, so, like I said last night, guys, I'm going to try to make this a regular thing from now on. It's ritual, we'll call it at this point. Everything in my life is ritual. I have to keep it as such just to keep my body working the way that it does. Everything has to be ritual in my life. That is something that I bet a lot of people do not understand. How ritualistic some people have to keep life so they can function in it. That might be another topic. Alright, so have we really been going for 2 hours? Oh, shit. Dustin, that's a lot of fucking rambling. God damn. Alright, guys. I need a shower because I've been sitting here since I got home. So, you all have a wonderful day or night, wherever you are. I'm going to go get showered and get fresh. And I'll see you guys tomorrow night. I don't want to schedule it and say, like, absolutely a 7, just because traffic and whatnot. But, just keep an eye out around 7. And we'll jump on here and do it around that time. And if we need to use tomorrow as like a brainstorming thing about how I actually want to break it down, then I think we're going to do it. But anyways, Tiff, you have a good night, sweetheart. And I will see you guys tomorrow.